Hi friends, welcome to AMRUTHA IAS Academy, and today we have to discuss one of the important area because you know that notification is going to come soon. So for that purpose, I have to see the syllabus analysis for social and cultural history of Andhra Pradesh for APPSC Group 2. Here, you know well, this is for 75 marks. Out of 75, you can definitely secure 70. Okay, 70 plus marks you can secure. It all depends on your preparation and high quality videos we are going to upload, right? So, and each and every topic clearly, okay, including all the test papers. So, we are going to provide even material for this also, right? So, like that, first of all, we have to see what syllabus that is there. So, for this group 2 examination, you know well, preliminary that is there and mains examination that is also there. Prelims and mains examination that is there for this. Prior to that, we have to see what areas they are there. So, for this, okay, group 2 examination, you know well, 3 papers they are there for this group 2. First paper, general studies. Second paper, so there is AP history and Indian constitution, polity, Indian constitution. Third paper, Indian economy and AP economy. These 3 papers, main examination that is for 450. Prelims it is only for 150. 50, 50, 50. First paper 50, second paper, second section 50, third one 50, like that. Once you can see all those areas, you see that. So there is a scheme and syllabus for group 2 services. So 3 papers they are there. Okay. Main examination this is for 150 marks, you know what? This is for how many marks? This is for 150 marks. So this paper 1, this is for 150. So second paper, this is also for 150. Third paper, this is also for 150. You know well. Okay, screening. If it is prelims examination, if it is preliminary, so here only it is for 50, here also 50, here also 50. It is for 150 only. Prelims examination, that is only for 150. This syllabus is of mains, this is for 450, 150, 150, 150. If you take for prelims examination, here it covers only 50 marks. So here this covers 50, here also this covers 50. Total marks 150. This is for prelims. It is for prelims examination that you have to remember. Have you got idea? So now you can see all the areas, what areas they are there in this syllabus for group 2 services. So you see, so first paper, if you see, 11 areas are there in this. Group 2 services, prelims examination, general studies and mental ability, that is the first paper. For mains examination we are seeing, and prelims also seen. In this paper, first events of national and international importance related with this current affairs only. Second one, current affairs international, national and regional. So all the programs, plans, each and everything you have to go through. General science and its applications today, okay, the day-to-day life contemporary, okay. So the contemporary developments in science and technology and information technology. Science and technology, that you know well, information technology, that is also. So then, social and economic and political history of modern India, emphasis of national movement. This is now, it is available from AMRUTHA IAS Academy, you see, from AMRUTHA IAS Academy. So this one is available. So this one is available from AMRUTHA IAS Academy, that, okay. So there is socio-economic and political history. So now itself you can purchase this one, it is available. Then coming to, so this Indian polity governance, this is, videos are going on. Soon we are going to upload. Geography of India, Andhra Pradesh, that is it. Logical reasoning, analytical ability, all these, so they are not there. Bifurcation again, it is available. Bifurcation also available, that also you have to remember, right? So like that, this first paper. So first paper, if it is prelims, it is only for 50 marks. If it is mains, 150. You have to understand. Then, you see this, okay, you see the second paper, what comes under second paper, you see, social and cultural history of Andhra Pradesh. So clearly I will explain this one. So, but just now I will continue and clearly will explain AP history, because I teach AP history, Indian history, bifurcation, all these areas, they are in my hand, right? So then socio-cultural history of Andhra Pradesh, 5 chapters are there in this. So social cultural history of Andhra Pradesh, 5 chapters I will explain clearly. So there is clearly I will explain all this. Okay, this is one area. This is for 75 marks. So this AP history, that is for 75 marks. Indian Constitution, this is also for 75 marks. So here, so there is especially what happened, Indian Constitution, if you see, Indian Constitution area, so that is one of the important areas you have to know. So 12 areas they are there in this especially. So 7 areas are in this. 5 chapters are in, okay, first paper, that is AP history. This is all second paper, you know well. This is comes under second paper. Okay, this Indian Constitution comes under second paper. This is for 75 marks and AP history, that is for 75 marks. You see. So there is AP history. AP history for mains 75. Constitution, that is also 75. Right, total marks are 150. This is the second paper. So second paper, in second paper, this one is available. AP history now itself it is available. You can go through that one. Now itself it is available. You can. Then coming to, okay, so coming to this one, third paper. Third paper is also available. Okay, third paper, which one? So planning and economy, that is available. Planning and economy, we can say. This planning and economy, one is Indian economy and so present status, that is available. AP economy, that is also available. So from AMRUTHA IAS Academy, you can purchase. Okay, so like that. So here, so all these areas they are there. Okay, so agriculture, industrial growth, industrial development, resource development, all these areas. So there are many topics they are there in this, that you have to remember. Anyhow, one is Indian economy, that is available, and AP economy, that is also available, that you have to remember. So what areas available in AMRUTHA IAS Academy at present? Videos are going on, so remaining areas also. But now you can purchase AP history, one area that is available, economy, that also available. Okay, Telugu medium and English medium both, right? Telugu medium papers are available, English medium also available, right? So like that, so that all you know well, right? So there is 3 papers. Prelims point of view, only 150 marks. Mains point of view, 450 marks. That you have to remember. So if it is prelims point of view, okay, if it is prelims point of view, what happened? It is only 4. So 50 marks. Prelims point of view, it is for 150 marks. So that's one. So mains point of view, if you see, (450 marks). Prelims point of view, it is for 150, and mains point of view, it is for 450 marks. Basically, you have to qualify prelims. Then only it is possible to appear mains. Okay. Otherwise, it is not possible. Basically, first of all, you have to qualify prelims. Qualify prelims, then definitely you can appear mains examination. Okay. So that is very, very important. You have to remember, right? So then clearly we can see important area. So there is syllabus analysis in Group 2 AP history. What syllabus that is there in AP history? So that we can see clearly. Okay. This AP history, clearly we can see what important areas are there, that I will explain. Anyhow, from AP history, so it is for 75 marks. Polity constitution, that is also for 75 marks, you know well, that is for 150. Economy, that is also for 150. Indian economy, that is for 75 marks, and AP economy, that is also for 75 marks, you have to remember. right? So then coming to this AP history syllabus analysis that we can see. You see, social and cultural history of Andhra Pradesh, socio-cultural history of Andhra Pradesh, APPSC Group 2. If you go through our videos, definitely there is a very possibility to get good marks. I am not telling 75 out of 75 you are going to get, but definitely you are going to get 70 plus marks, no doubt at all. And we are going to conduct examinations, test papers, nearly 20 examinations. In every chapter you have to write 75 questions papers 4 and 5 grand tests also you can. So like that you can fix a plan. That is very important, right? So social and cultural history of Andhra Pradesh, right? So APPSC Group 2. What syllabus is there that we can discuss clearly, and how many questions you are going to get from this? 75 questions. Each bit carries 75 marks, that you know well, right? So next you can see the first unit, social and cultural history of Andhra Pradesh. Social and cultural history of Andhra Pradesh. Socio-cultural history of Andhra Pradesh. Geographical features of Andhra. Geographical features of. So this Andhra. Socio-cultural history of Andhra Pradesh. And features of. So the geographical features of Andhra. Its impact on history and culture. Okay. First we have to see how many districts are there. So what are the names of these districts and what area that comes under Andhra Pradesh, what's the population, okay, at the same time, so seashore area. So each and everything we have to see in this geographical areas, geographical features of Andhra, its impact on history and culture, okay, that's one. Then prehistoric cultures also we have to see, prior to Shatavahanas, prehistoric cultures comes under prior to Shatavahanas, Naga dynasty, Yaksha dynasty, Pundra, Pulinda, Mutiba, like that few dynasties they continued prior to Shatavahanas. Okay, so there is especially, so that we have to see. Then after we have to see the Shatavahanas, the Ikshvakus. Shatavahanas, Ikshvakus. Shatavahanas, they were the first people who administered Andhra Desha. Prior to that also they were there, but vast empire they did not establish. Independent empire was also not established. Okay, prior to Shatavahanas. But Shatavahanas, they brought unity among all Telugu spoken people and established a very vast empire. 30 rulers are there in Shatavahanas. How many rulers? 30 rulers are there. All rulers are not important. Important rulers we can. But names, each and every name, you have to know. Sometimes in chronological order. Put them, these rulers, in chronological order. If they ask, you have to know. First one, Srimukha Shatavahana. Second one, Krishna Shatavahana. Third one, Shatakarni 1. So fourth one, Purnotsanga. Fifth one, Skandasambhi. Sixth one, Shatakarni 2. Then seventh one, Lambodara. After that, Apilaka, Meghaswati, Swati, Skandaswati, Murugendrudu, Kuntala Shatakarni, okay, Swati Karna, Pulamavivan, Gaura Krishna, okay. After that, 17th ruler in that dynasty, Hala Shatavahana, Mandalikudu, Purindra Sena, okay. So then, there is Sundara Swati, Chakora Swati, Shiva Swati, Gautami Putra, Shatakarni, like that, okay, you have to. Early Shatavahanas, you have to see. Early Shatavahanas are 1 to 23, they are called early Shatavahanas. 24 to last 30, we are calling later Shatavahanas, like that. Shatavahanas, very, very important area. Okay, Shatavahanas is very important area. In the examination previously, so many questions they are asked from Shatavahanas because this is very important area, right? 7 to 8 questions will come from, so this one only, this topic. Sometimes 6 questions, sometimes 7 questions, like that. They are asked in the examination, you have to remember. So the provision tax which existed in the period of Shatavahanas, Karukara. The provision tax which existed in the period of Shatavahanas, that is called Karukara. Land tax or agriculture tax, Bhaga, otherwise Deyameya we can say. Bhaga we can say, otherwise Deyameya, like that it was said. Who was the person who discovered Amaravati Stupa? Amaravati Stupa discovered by Colonel Mackenzie. Okay. Who was the person, who was the ruler who established Amaravati Stupa? Nagashoka. Okay, Naga dynasty ruler, Nagashoka established. Which is the oldest stupa in Andhra Desha? Bhattiprolu Stupa. So like that any bit may be asked, or which of the following is not the title of Gautami Putra Shatakarni? Gautami Putra Shatakarni, he was the greatest ruler, 23rd ruler among Shatavahanas. Okay, he was called Eka Brahmana, Agama Nilaya, Kshatriya Darpamana Mardana, Eka Shura, Eka Dhanurdhara, Trisamudra Toya Pita Vahana. Okay, Dvijakula Vardhana. Okay, so like that, number of titles they are there. So this Gautami Putra Shatakarni, sometimes the questions, whichever may be, you must be in a position to answer. Who said that? The Shatavahanas belong to Maharashtra. Who said that? The Shatavahanas belong to Vidarbha. Who said that? They belong to Andhra. So like that. Who said that? So they belong to Telangana. Parabrahma Shastri said that Shatavahanas belong to Telangana. V.V. Mirashi said that they people belong to Vidarbha. P.T. Srinivas Iyengar said that. Okay. So there is Maharashtra. Suktankar said that they people belong to Karnataka. Like that, Shatavahanas is one of the important area. We have to see each and everything. Okay. Then, Ikshwakus. After the decline of Shatavahanas only, these Ikshwakus came to power. Only according to inscriptions, there are 4 rulers. Vasishti Putra, Sri Shantamula. Second one, Veera Purushadatta. Third one, Ihvala Shantamula. And fourth one, Rudra Purushadatta. So 4 rulers they are there. Among these 4 rulers, Veera Purushadatta, he was the greatest ruler. His period is called Golden Age. His period is called Golden Age for Buddhism. And Buddhist university that was also established by him there at Nagarjunakonda. Okay. So like that, especially this Veera Purushadatta and the temple architecture that developed in the period of Ikshwakus according to Vastu. According to Vastu only, in the period of Ikshwakus, that all developed. Then, socio-economic and religious conditions. So, especially in the period of Shatavahanas, Ikshwakus, literature, religious conditions, art and architecture, all these we have to see. In the period of this one only, all. In connection with this, Jainism and Buddhism also existed in the period of Shatavahanas. That also we have to see. Jainism that also developed, Buddhism also existed in the period of this one. Buddhist architecture that developed. Okay, Buddhist architecture, because stupa, that is Buddhist architecture only. Stupas are of 3 types, you know well. One is Dhatugarbha stupa, second one Vibharita or Paribhojaka stupa, third one is Uddharita stupa, like that. So architecture also we have to. Then Viharas, Chaityas, Gatikas, so like that. All these important things we have to see in Shatavahanas, especially economic conditions, religious conditions, all literature, art and architecture. Next one, Vishnukundins, one of the important areas. Vinukonda that became the capital. From the word Vinukonda only, Vishnukundin that came like that, it was said. Number of capitals. Vinukonda that became the capital. Okay, Denduluru became the capital. So at the same time, okay, Amaravati became the capital. Kesaragutta became the capital, like that. Many capitals they existed in the period of this Vishnu Kundins. According to some sources, Indravarma was the first ruler. Some other source said that Madhavarma one is the first ruler. Anyhow, in the period of Madhavarma one only. So all these developmental activities, mainly rocket architecture that all developed. Undavali caves, Mughal Rajapuram caves, Bhairavakonda caves, all these developed in the period of this Vishnu Kundins only. Temple architecture that all well developed in the period of especially this Vishnu Kundins. After that, we have to see these Eastern Chalukyas. Eastern Chalukyas of Vengi. That's why they are also called Vengi Chalukyas. Eastern Chalukyas we are calling otherwise. They are also called Vengi Chalukyas. Vengi became the capital. That's why they were called Vengi Chalukyas. Okay, Vengi that became the capital. That's why they were called Vengi Chalukyas. Otherwise, so this eastern side only they established. That's why they were called Eastern Chalukyas. Have got idea? So 30 rulers are there in this also. This one started with Kubja Vishnumardana. He was the first ruler in this dynasty. His son again came to power, Jayasimha Vallabha. Third ruler in this dynasty, Indra Bhattaraka. He was the third ruler in this dynasty, like that it was said. And fourth ruler, so there is Vishnumardana too. He came to power like that. So last ruler, Vijayaditya 7. Like up to that, we have to see all the rulers. That is also very, very important, like that it is said. Okay. So there is, so especially literature, art and architecture, all this. In the period of Vishnu Kundins, Eastern Chalukyas, that we have to see. Telugu Chodas, society, religion, Telugu language and literature, art and architecture. In all these we have to see common area, literature we have to see, art and architecture we have to see, social conditions, economic conditions, religious conditions, customs, traditions, each and everything we have to see in this. In first and second chapter only, we have this, so all these, literature, all these will come in third and fourth also. But coming to this, so society, all these, especially conditions, art and architecture, all these, we are going to see maximum in first and second chapter. Got idea? So like that, so in every chapter, how many questions we can expect in every chapter? Because total AP syllabus, AP history syllabus, AP history syllabus that was framed under 5 chapters. So from each chapter, we can expect 15 questions. How many questions? 15 questions. Sometimes they may ask 16, 17 also. Sometimes they may ask 13, 12 also. Okay, it depends on APPSC. That's why be thorough with the subject. Okay, here beyond the syllabus they are not going to ask. Beyond the subject we are not going. Within the syllabus only. Okay, because it is static part. Only 1-2 bits we may get. Beyond that we are not going. Right? So like that. So here 15 questions. Out of 15, definitely you can answer. 100% you can answer. 13 to 14 questions. 13 questions you can answer from this. Okay. Or 14 also you can answer. Right? Like that. So there is the first chapter. Second chapter you see. Various major and minor dynasties that ruled Andhra Pradesh between 11th and 16th centuries AD. Okay. So Andhra Desha. The major and minor dynasties, big dynasties, major dynasties we can say, are minor dynasties which administered Andhra Desha from 11th to 16th century and AD. Socio-cultural and religious conditions in Andhra Desha between 11th to so the 16th centuries AD. Social structure, caste system, status of women, growth of Telugu language, literature, art and architecture, painting, all these, we have to see 11th to 16th. 11th to 16th indicates first and foremost one, we have to see Kakatiyas. Kakatiyas, one of the important area we have to see. Second one we have to see in this Reddy kingdom, that also we have to. Reddy kingdom, that also we have to see. Reddy kingdom. This is one which will come under 11th to 16th, Reddy kingdom. Then we have to see Vijayanagara Empire, that's also one area. So we have to see Vijayanagara Empire. Vijayanagar Empire. Vijayanagara Empire, that also we have to see. And after that, Qutub Shahis of Golconda, these are all major dynasties. Qutub Shahis of Qutub Shahis, Qutub Shahis of Golconda. Okay, and these are all major dynasties we can see. You see, major and minor. Small dynasties, they are also there. That also we are going to see. You know, Kakatiyas came to power in the year 1000 AD. 1000 AD, continued till 1323 AD. 1323 AD they continued. So this Reddy kingdom, they came in 1325 and continued till 1424. This is Addanki Reddy kingdom. Then Rajamandri Reddy kingdom, that is also existing. That also you have to remember. Rajamandri Reddy kingdom, that also existing. That also you have to know. Okay. Then Vijayanagara Empire, that came into force in which year? Vijayanagara Empire came into force in the year 1336 and continued till, so there is, okay, so there is 1336 only this came to power and ended in 1680. 1680 AD this was ended. Okay, like that. So that's the period of this Vijayanagara Empire. 4 dynasties administered Vijayanagara: Sangama, Saluva, Tuluva, Araviti dynasties. They administered this one, that you know well. Sangama dynasty, okay, Saluva dynasty, Sangama dynasty, Saluva dynasty. So then Tuluva dynasty, Araviti dynasty. So like that here, so they all existed like that we can see. Okay, so here, so we can, so Kakatiyas we are calling. How many rulers are there in Kakatiyas? Early Kakatiyas are there, later Kakatiyas they are also there in this. One is early Kakatiyas we are calling and later Kakatiyas we are calling. One is early Kakatiyas. Okay, early Kakatiyas they are there and later Kakatiyas they are there. So that we can see. So early Kakatiyas we are calling and later Kakatiyas also. So we are calling. Okay, so this early Kakatiyas and later Kakatiyas like that. So we can. Okay, so like this. So here, so all these important areas, unit 2 we can see. Unit 2, we are calling this one unit, so 2 like that we can see. So in Kakatiyas. Okay, so early Kakatiyas, if we see, in early Kakatiyas, first one it was started with Betarazu 1, Prolarazu 1, Betarazu 2, Durgarazu, Prolarazu 2. These are all early Kakatiyas. Later Kakatiyas, Rudradeva, Mahadeva, Ganapati Deva, Rudramadevi, Prataparudra 2. These are all later Kakatiyas that you have to remember. Okay, so like that, early Kakatiyas they are there, later Kakatiyas they are also there. Ganapati Deva, he was the greatest ruler in that dynasty. That is one Kakatiyas. Reddy kingdom, that was started with Prolaya Vema Reddy. Prolaya Vema Reddy was the first ruler. After that, Ana Pota Reddy, then Ana Vema Reddy, Kumara Giri Reddy, Pedakomati Vema Reddy, Racha Vema Reddy. These are all the Reddy rulers who administered Addanki. Then Rajamandri separately we are going to see. So then Vijayanagara Empire, I told you, Vijayanagara Empire administered by 4 dynasties: Sangama, Saluva, Tuluva, Araviti dynasties. Sangama dynasty started in the year 1336. Okay, continued till 1485. 1485 to 1505, second dynasty Saluva. Tuluva dynasty started in the year 1505 and 1570. 1570, 1680, last dynasty. The greatest ruler in that dynasty, Sri Krishna Deva Royalu. Sri Krishna Deva Royalu was the greatest ruler. He was also a poet. He was a good administrator. The book written by this one is Amukta Malyada. Amukta Malyada is also called Vishnu Chittiyam. Amukta Malyada is also called Vishnu Chittiyam. Okay. In the court of Sri Krishna Deva Royalu, 8 poets lived. They are called Ashtadigajas. Can you remember the names of Ashtadigajas? Allasani Peddana, Nandi Timmana, Madayagari Mallana, Durjeti, Ayalarazu Ramabhadra, Tenali Ramakrishna, Bhattumurti, Pingali Surana. These 8 poets lived in the court of this Sri Krishna Deva Royalu. He was good at Sanskrit, he was good at Telugu. Desha Bhashalandu, Telugu Lessa. That was said by Krishna Devarayal. But first time it was said in Kakatiya's period. Vinukonda Vallabharaya's book, Kridabhiramam. Okay, first time it was said like that. Got idea? So like that, Vijayanagara Empire decline started with Rakshasi Tangadi battle in the year 1565. Bahmanis versus Vijayanagara rulers. It took place between Bahmani rulers and Vijayanagara rulers. 1565 because of Rayachur Doab. Rayachur Doab we are calling. At last Vijayanagara rulers, they were defeated completely. Aliya Ramarayalu led the army of this Vijayanagara. So like that, each and every topic we have to see. Then Qutub Shahis of Golconda, you know well. Qutub Shahis, they administered Golconda. Okay, Qutub Shahis of Golconda, there is also one area. They came to power in the year 1512 and continued till 1687. There is a period of these Golconda Sultans. Okay, in the year 1687 only. First ruler Sultan Quli Qutub Shah, then Jamshid, he came to power. Then Subhan did not continue, small boy. He was a small boy. So then Ibrahim Quli Qutub Shah, then Muhammad Quli Qutub Shah, then Muhammad Qutub Shah, Abdullah Hussain Qutub Shah, Abul Hassan Thani Shah. So like that, Qutub Shah is of Golconda. That's also one of the important area. Then how literature developed. All these things we have to see. Because in the court of there is Muhammad Quli Qutub Shah only, Ibrahim Quli Qutub Shah only. Many poets they lived. Urdu poets, Telugu poets. Kandukuri Rudrakavi. Kandukuri Rudrakavi. Sugriva Visayam, that is one of the important books. Sugriva Visayam, that was written by Kandukuri Rudrakavi, like that it was said. Addanki Gangadhara Kavi, Tapati Samvarano Pakhyanam. Addanki Gangadhara Kavi. Okay. So like that, so Telugu poets we have to see, English, there is Urdu poets. Firoz, Taisal Nama, that was written by Firoz. Sanab Nama, Qutub Shahi, Ali Pursi wrote. Malla Reddy, okay, Malla Reddy, Shat Chakravarti Charitra, Shiva Dharmottaram, all these. Kurshu, okay, so Kursha was a Urdu poet. Kursha, he wrote one of the important one, Tariki Qutub Shahi. How literature developed, that we have to see. Art and architecture, that was asked to see. Art and architecture. So this caste system, status, okay, art and architecture, painting, all this literature, art and architecture. In the architecture, Golconda tombs, Qutub Shahi tombs, Charminar, Chandan Mahal, Dad Mahal, Khudad Mahal, Char Kaman, Moti Mahal, many are established by these people. Not only this one, many other developmental activities also. So like that, in the second chapter, you see, full marks we can gain. No question of leaving even a single mark also. We can get full marks, right? That is second chapter. Coming to third chapter, coming to this, especially what happened, third chapter. If you see this third chapter, okay, we see this third chapter, so then, so this one, third chapter, if you see, advent of Europeans, how these Europeans came to Andhra under the company rule. So advent of Europeans to Andhra, trade centers, where did they establish their trade and commerce, that also we have to see. Trade centers, we have to see in that. Trade centers, okay, trade centers, that we have to see. First people to come to Andhra, the Dutch. Second one, the British. Suppose if it is India, Portuguese were the first people. Second one, the British. Okay. Third one, the Dutch. Fourth one, the French. Okay. So fourth one, Danish. Last one, French. Like that, India. Coming to AP, it is not like that. First people to come to Andhra, the Dutch. Second one to come to Andhra, the British. Third one to come to Andhra, the French. Last one, Portuguese. Danes are Danish. They belong to Denmark. They did not come to Andhra. So like that, we are going to see all these. So people in Europeans, advent of Europeans to Andhra. Andhra under company rule. Okay, 1857 revolt in Andhra. 1857 revolt that was started in India. It was started on 10th May 1857 from Meerut. It was started from Meerut only. Okay, but just like forest fire, it was spread to many regions. In Hyderabad, in Andhra also, it was taken place. Okay, Yarrannagudem, Parlakimidi region. So they were started. Parlakimidi region. Dandasena, he started. Okay, Dandasena, he started his revolt against the British like that. It was said. Yarrannagudem, Korukonda Subbareddy, he started. In Kadapa region, Sheikh Pir Sahib, he started. So like that in Kakinada, in Vijayanagara, how this 1857 revolt that was started and what results they are there with this 1857 revolt in Andhra. Who was the Governor General when 1857 revolt that was started in India? Governor General was Lord Canning. Lord Canning, he was the Governor General when this 1857 revolt broke out in India and it was spread to Andhra. We are going to see who are the main leaders even in India. So, and what are the comments regarding this 1857 revolt? Who commented that 1857 revolt is a revolt between civilized and uncivilized? T.R. Holmes. Okay, T.R. Holmes only. T.R. Holmes. It was called a great rebellion by Ashok Mehta. Okay, it was called National Revolt by Disraeli. It was called First War of Indian Independence by V.D. Savarkar. It was called Hindu-Muslim Conspiracy Against the British, Outram and Taylor. It was called Selfish and Unpatriotic Mutiny. Selfish and Unpatriotic Mutiny by Sir John Seeley. So, number of books we are going to see. At the same time, we are going to see comments and what are the causes for the outbreak, what is meant by doctrine of lapse, introduced in the year 1848 by Lord Dalhousie. Each and everything we have to see. Okay, because job is important. So, whichever it may be, group 2 or group 1, that is important. Even group 1 syllabus also almost same. You can prepare for group 1 as well as group 2. Group 1 is also available. History paper, question and answers, they are available in AMRUTHA IAS Academy. Question, answer. For every chapter, I explain 10 questions and notes is also provided. When we are going to put them in, so this app that I will tell you. Okay, soon within a week we are going to upload all the things and you can go through videos, right? So like that, so there is one area. So establishments of British rule and socio-cultural awakening. Socio-cultural awakening, you know, in India, Brahma Samaj that was started in the year 1828 by Rajaram Mohan Rai. Young Bengal Movement, 1829, Henry Vivian Derozio, 1867, Prarthana Samaj, Atmaram Panduranga, Satyashojak Samaj, 1873, Mahatma Jyotirao Phule, Arya Samaj, 1875, Swami Dayananda Saraswati, 1875, Theosophical Society, like that, you know, India. Coming to Andhra, it begins with Yenugala Veeraswamy. He was the first one. Ananta Ramashastri, Muddu Narasimham. Okay. So at the same time, Vireshalingam's period also we have to see. Kandukuri Vireshalingam Pantulu, Raghupati Venkatatnam Naidu, Desirazu Pedabapaya, Gurajada Apparao, one of the important personalities. Kandukuri Vireshalingam Pantulu. He was called father of socio-religious Renaissance in Andhra. What are the newspapers started by Kandukuri Vireshalingam Pantulu? Vivekavardhini, Hasya Sanjivani, Satihita Bodhini, Satyavadini, Satya Samvardhini, Telugu Janana, Chintamani. These are all the newspapers. Based on Vicar of the Wakefield, he wrote the book Rajashekara Charitra. That is the first social novel. He translated Gulliver's Travels, Satyaraja Purvadesha Yatra. He named that one as Satyaraja Purvadesha Yatra. Brahma Vivaham, that was also written by this one. He was the first one in Andhra to perform widow remarriage in 1881, December 11. Sri Ramulu, Sithamma. Second marriage, December 15, 1881, there at Rajamandri. Ratnamma, Racharla Ramachandra Raju. widow remarriages, number of widow remarriages he performed. Like that, Kandukuri Vireshilingam Pantulu, we are going to see. So, Raghupati Venkatatnam Naidu worked as Vice Chancellor of Madras University, worked as Principal of, so he worked in Mir Mahabubia College, Hyderabad, and worked as Principal of Pittapuram Raja College in Kakinada. After that, became Vice Chancellor of Madras University, you know well. Like that, we see each and everything in AP history because it's very scoring. Suppose if you score 70 marks in AP and AP history and polity constitution 70, your score will be 140. Or even if you lose 10 marks in that, 130 definitely you can score. 130 plus marks you can score in second paper. Definitely it is fetching, no doubt at all. So like that, so cultural, socio-cultural awakening. So Gurjada Appara, one of the important social reformers. He condemned early marriages or child marriages, aged marriages. Okay. So at the same time, social evils in society, they were all condemned by this one. Gurjada Appara only said, Deshamante matti kadoi, Deshamante manushulovi. Country is not the soil but the people. Okay. Is Romani manushulunte, Desha megati bagupadunoi. Suppose if you think that it is not possible, definitely it is not possible. If you think that it is possible, it is possible. Like that, you have to remember that one. Isu Romani manushulunte, Desha megati bagupadunoi. Okay. Then he said about even condemned untouchability caste system. He said, what Gurjada Appara said? Manchi chadulanu enchi chudaga, manujulanduna rendu kulamulu. Manchi annadi mala aithe, nen malane agudun. Like that, he condemned even caste system or untouchability also. Like that, cultural awakening. So, Justice Party, we have to see. Justice Party, you know well, this is the first non-Congress government which established a government or formed government in Madras Presidency in the year 1920. Okay, Subbarayala Reddyar. So he became one of the important personalities and so became GM. And especially with three important persons only, this Justice Party emerged. Prior to that, in 1916, South Indian People's Association, that was formed. South Indian People's Association. After that, T.M. Nair, Mudaliar, Tyagaraya Chetty, they established this Justice Party. Justice Party that was started by these people, that you have to know. Then, self-respect movement. E.V. Ramaswamy Nayakar. E-Road Venkatappa Ramaswamy Nayakar. E-Road Venkatappa Ramaswamy Nayakar. You know well. Okay, self-respect movement 1925. Kudi Arasu, that's a newspaper. Many times that was asked in the examination. Kudi Arasu. He was popularly called Periyar. Periyar means elder brother. So like that, you have to see this one. Growth of nationalist movement in Andhra between 1885 to 1947. So in 1885, you know well, Indian National Congress came into force. It was named as Congress by Dadabhai Nauroji. It was started by Yevo Hume. He was called father of INC, Indian National Congress. But it was named as ANC by Dadabhai Nauroji. But from Andhra, who were the persons represented from 1885 to 1947 also, we have to see. First meeting of ANC that took place there in Bombay at Gokuladas Tejapal Sanskrit College, headed by W.C. Banerjee. Expected that at least 1 lakh people will come. But only how many? 72 people attended for this first meeting, you know well. From Andhra, P. Anandacharyalu, Gutti Keshav Pillai, Nyapati Subbarao, okay, Rangaya Naidu, all these attended for this program. Like that, 1885 to 1947 we have to. Vande Mataram movement we have to see. Rajamundry College incident, okay, Kakinada Dummi case, Kotapakonda incident, Tenali bomb case. So like that we have to see. So then Home Rule League we have to see in Andhra how this continued. Then non-cooperation movement how it continued in Andhra. Mahatma Gandhi visited Vijayanagara in 1921. 1921 March 31st and April 1st meeting was conducted in Vijayanagara. Okay, so like that each and everything we have to see. In that meeting only, Mahatma Gandhi accepted national flag designed by Pingali Venkayya, right? So like that, till 1947, we are going. Chirala, Perala, no tax campaign, the Girala Gopalakrishnaya, Chirala, Perala, okay. Palnadu Pullari Satyagraha, Kanneganti, Hanumantu, Pedanandipadu no tax campaign, Parvataneni, Veeraya Chaudhary, Alluri Sitaramarazu, Rampa Rebellion. So all these we have to see. Swaraj Party in Andhra, then Simon Commission in Andhra, Salt Satyagraha in Andhra. Where did they conduct Salt Satyagraha? First time in Andhra. Who was appointed as dictator of Salt Satyagraha in Andhra? Deshabhakta Konda Venkatapaya. He was appointed by Gandhi to conduct Salt Satyagraha in many places in Andhra. You know well, Deshabhakta Konda Venkatapaya. Okay, that you have to remember. Okay, so like that, so the Salt Satyagraha first it was conducted there at Machilipatnam, April 6th only, 1930. Salt Satyagraha is also called Civil Disobedience Movement. Otherwise, they called this one as Dandi March. They called this one as Dandi March, right? Like that. In Andhra, how it was conducted? Who became leader in Madras? Who became leader in Visakhapatnam? And who became leaders in Guntur? Okay, at the same time. So there is many places up to Nellore. Okay, up to Nellore, we have to see each and every leader. So at the same time, which are connected with this Salt Satyagraha, that also we have to see. Okay, now got idea? Uppoyamma Uppu, Konoroyamma Ma Uppu. Who wrote this song? Like that, question was asked. Garigapati Mallavadhan. Okay, so like that, each and everything is important, you have to remember. So 1947, how Quit India movement that conducted in Andhra. Then Andhra Mahasabhas. Andhra Mahasabhas, they started in Andhra 1913 and continued till last. 29 Mahasabhas, they are there. I will explain each and every Mahasabha. Okay, first one 1913, second one 14, 15, 16, 17. 5 are very, very important and important Mahasabhas we can see. First one that was taken place there in Bapatla, 1913. 1914 Vijayawada, 1915 Visakhapatnam, 1916 Kakinada, 1917 Nellore. That you have to remember. Like that, Andhra Mahasabhas in demanding separate Andhra from Madras Presidency. In connection with that, we are going to see Sri Bog Pact. 1937, November 16th only, Sri Bog Pact that took place. So we have to see each and everything. Okay, role of socialists, communists, anti-Jamindari and Kisan movements, growth of nationalist poetry, okay, newspapers, all anti-Jamindari system. Challapalli anti-Jamindar, okay, so then Kalipatnam anti-Jamindari, Nellore, okay, anti-Jamindari. So there is Madugala, Visakhapatnam anti-Jamindari, Srikakulam anti-Jamindari, like that, all anti-Jamindari movements we can see. So then growth of nationalist poetry, revolutionary literature, Nataka Samsthalu, women participation, all these will come under, so this third chapter that you have to remember. Then fourth one you see. Origin and growth of Andhra movement, role of Andhra Mahasabhas. Okay, prominent leaders, just now only I told you, Andhra Mahasabhas they started from 1913. From 1913 only, this Andhra Mahasabhas. Andhra Mahasabhas. This Andhra Mahasabhas they were started. 1913 onwards, they were started. Okay, 1913 onwards only, they were started. Leaders, events leading to the formation of Andhra state, 1953. What are the important things happened? So we have to see Dhar Commission, okay, JVP committee. After that we have to see this Gollapudi Sitarama Shastri's hunger strike. Gollapudi Sitarama Shastri, he was the first one who conducted hunger strike. So in the year 1951, August 15th to September 20th, 35 days he conducted. Swami Sitaram, he became popular as Swami Sitaram. Like that, one of the important area, so we have to see. So then So Potti Sriramulu's hunger strike at last life. Like that, role of press, how this Andhra state came into force, that we can see. Role of press, newspapers in Andhra movement, library movements, folk and tribal culture. Library movements, that also we have to. Okay. So there is first library that was started, and okay. So Adinarayana, he was a person, school teacher, he started first library, Visakhapatnam region only, right? So like that, after that what happened, many libraries so came into force. Okay, so all these areas they come under, so there is fourth one, last chapter you see. Coming to last chapter, events leading to the formation of Andhra Pradesh, Vishalandhra Mahasabha. This Vishalandhra Mahasabha, so that was started by Ayadevara Kaleshwara Rao, Vishalandhra Mahasabha. What is Vishalandhra? Three regions should come together. Andhra, Rayalaseema, Telangana. If they come together, it becomes a big state, and we can send many representatives to Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. We can get the things done. Okay, state can be developed like that. They believed. Okay, so like that, events leading to the formation of Andhra Pradesh. Andhra Pradesh, not Andhra. This is Andhra Pradesh. You know well, Andhra Pradesh that came into force on 1st November 1956. First Chief Minister Neelam Sanjeeva Reddy. First Governor Chandulal Madhav Trivedi. First Speaker Ayadevara Kaleshwara Rao. Deputy CM is not given immediately, right? Like that, Andhra Pradesh. So then, Andhra Pradesh, Vishalandhra Mahasabha, that we can say, States Reorganization, so Commission, SRC we are calling, States Reorganization Commission, that's in the year 1953, December 22nd only, this came into force, 1953, December 22nd only, States Reorganization Commission, Fazal Ali was the chairperson, that's why it is also called Fazal Ali Commission, you know well, right? So they visited 104 places in India, and based on language only, so based on language, linguistic basis only, states can be formed, like that they said. Okay, and its recommendations, what recommendations they made? Then gentlemen agreement, you know well, gentlemen agreement that took place there in Delhi at Hyderabad guest house, that is on February 20th, 1956, this took place. So it's in which year? In the year 1956 only, this took place. Gentleman agreement at Hyderabad guest house there in Delhi. From the side of Telangana, 4 leaders they attended. From the side of Andhra, 4 leaders, you know well. Who are the leaders who attended from the side of Andhra? During that time, Bejawada Gopal Reddy was the CM. Then Neelam Sanjeeva Reddy, Deputy CM. Gautu Lachanna, Krushikar Party leader. And Alluri Satyanarayana, Congress President. These are all the leaders who represented for this gentleman agreement from the side of Andhra. If you see from the side of Telangana, during that time, Burgula Ramakrishna Rao, he was the CM. Then Mari Channareddy, Agriculture Minister. Konda Venkat Rangareddy, so there was Minister for Forests and Excise. Okay, so there is Narasimha Rao, Congress President. All these attended from the side of Telangana. Like that, so gentleman agreement. 14 principles are concluded in this gentleman agreement. 14 points. Important social and cultural events between 1956 to 2014. So these are all the areas we have to see in AP history. So my dear aspirants, once again I am telling you, out of 75 marks in AP history, out of 75 marks in AP history, so from AP history that is for 75 marks. Okay, AP history that is for 75 marks, and you know well, so now notification is going to issue, so you can score good marks, 70 plus marks you can score, 70 plus marks you can score from AP history. Okay, that is important, you know well, right? You know well. PR Rao book is there, English medium book, and Telugu Academy third year book is there. Degree third year AP history can go through. Degree third year English medium book is available. One is PR Rao book that is available. So PR Rao book, P. Raghunath Rao book that is available for this. If you see the book, so books, if you see PR Rao, that is one of the important AP history that is available. So then degree third year book, degree, BA degree, okay, degree in the sense BA degree, third year book, third year AP history, third year AP history, so that also you can go through, okay. And Telugu Academy book that is also available for AP history. Out of 75, definitely you can score 70, or even if you lose 5 marks more also, 65 above marks, 68, 69 like that, 100% you can score. And so here almost all classes, almost all the things clearly explained, each and every topic without leaving single thing, okay, each and everything that is explained clearly. You can go through some videos from AMRUTHA IAS Academy, okay, soon you are going to get them, and in that especially, so tests also will be conducted to you, tests definitely that we are going to, and material is also provided. In addition to that, you can add some more points also if you need. In Telugu medium, many books are available. BSL Hanmanth Rao, PVK Prasad Rao, okay, Chilukuri Veerabhadra Rao, so like that PR Rao, Telugu medium also available. Number of books are available in Telugu medium. Coming to English medium, only few books they are available. You can go through, and if you listen classes, almost you can get maximum information. So because we referred many books, I referred many books, almost Telugu medium, English medium books I referred, and so without missing the things, almost I explained each and everything, okay. So this is all something about your syllabus explanation. So hope you understood, okay. Thank you all.